On today's episode of Anime Afterthought, My Hero Academia, episode 95, match 3. You know, a lot of interesting stuff happened in today's episode, I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised by Ida's quirk evolution, if we're gonna call it that. I was pleasantly surprised by the continuing character development of both Bakugo and Endeavor. Got a couple very encouraging moments from them, but I gotta say the best part about today's episode is Pony. Pony Tsunotori, and her lovely quirk horn cannon. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that the characters from Class 1A have become particularly dull, but honestly, this is why I'm enjoying this arc so much. Revitalizing the current narrative through a series of character introductions slash reintroductions. I mean, we know of them, but they haven't really got that moment to shine. Let's face it, Class 1B is just not the main characters. I think that's why I'm enjoying this arc so much. It's a breath of fresh air. And I'm not gonna lie, her little pose she threw out there, I mean, come on, that's just adorable, right? Yes, so besides her, I'm definitely digging Spiral as well as Mudman, but I gotta say, Tetsu. I mean, come on, that's a fucking funny name. He's just one of those characters that's there for comedic relief, but, you know, has those emotional potentials, right? Like if shit came down to it, seeing him in a more dark, intense, or serious moment would play off that great juxtaposition for his comedic side. So while we see him wrecking the shit out of UA property right now, if we see him cradling Kendo in his arms as she's badly injured, or him on the brink of death, it's gonna hit that much more. I think My Hero Academia is doing great as giving us a large variety, a giant pool of characters to pick from, ones that we like, dislike, and everything in between. That's where this series truly shines. Not only the characters themselves, but the narrative they're being put through, their development. Like I said, I am overly enjoyed to see the continuing character development of both Bakugo and Endeavor. We know Endeavor has always been a shitty fucking dad. I mean, let's face it. But seeing what he's been through, it looks like he has been slowly learning as well as trying to improve on the errors of his way. And the moment we're given after he saves those little kids from being taken hostage by, I don't know, we'll call them Hot Wheels, him being so flummoxed from Shoto not returning any of his text messages is like the most dad-like we've seen him thus far. Continuing the theme of character development while still in his own dickish manner, as, you know, All Might puts it, Bakugo does seem concerned about Deku, and especially when it comes to his powers. And I really do dig the fact that they have him calling out All Might and Deku at this moment, like, dude, you begged me, you put me up to keep this giant fucking secret, yet you're sneaking around like, hey, you're having a whirlwind romance. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like I said, I mean, it's a step in the right direction, but it's a very small, very dickish step. Last but not least though, it's definitely Ida. Now, that was pretty fucked up. Like, the secret family art of Ingenium. 4 generations now, or 3, I can't do fucking math. This technique passed down is literally ripping out the mufflers from his legs and training to the point where when new mufflers would sprout, yes, I know, I'm trying to say that with a fucking straight face, but it's hard. When the new mufflers would sprout, they would be basically formed around, you know, a more dynamic flame or engine, however you want to describe it. Basically, his reciprocal has basically gone fucking turbo. Like something that he had merely seconds of, now he says his time limit is 10 minutes. So when he is trapped under Shoto's once softened, now re-hardened ice, he's literally just punching his way through pure fucking turbo power. Super badass, but my god, seeing him rip out his own fucking mufflers, it's pretty gruesome. So yeah, today's episode, like I said, a lot of interesting stuff happens. A lot of continuing character development as well as some physical development, and we got Pony. So yeah, I chalk this up as a fucking win. Anyways, with all that being said and more My Hero Academia next week, I honestly cannot wait for future episodes.